All right, we want to welcome everybody here to the IVRL Summer Showdown Week 6. We have a great matchup tonight, Team K versus Kai. And let's see, it is 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday night, so happy Friday evening to everybody. But on Team K, which is the Korean team, it is 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. What dedication these guys have. And man, this is going to be a matchup for the ages tonight. So currently in the IVRL Summer Showdown, it is two maps. As you can tell, we have Snow Peak and we have Sand. And it is best of 9, first to 5 in these two maps. So Team K versus Kai. Currently in the IVRL Summer Showdown standings, we are sitting 5th and 6th place teams currently right now. Team K and Kai. Gonna be a nice spicy matchup. Let's get right into the gameplay here. They got 10 members in the lobby just waiting for them to finish their strats and load up. All right, let's go over the rosters while we're waiting. On Team K, which is our Korean team, our K-Fot, we have Seal, Dita, Fever, EJ, and Chachanobi. On Kai, we have Baslappa, Phonic, Etch, Engage, and Semper. And just in time, folks, we are kicking it off.
I forgot. Oh, I'm sad now. Those are good. I like these guys. They're fun.
What?
And you know, they're good. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, because I can't. I'm retarded, man. I have like 6 thumbs, and it somehow always grabs my knife when I'm on comms.
I'm pretty sure that is Engage.
Terrible.
And we got the south spawn, garage spawn from Team K. Looks like we got a heavy push towards the south. 4 going south, 1 going a little bit slightly north. Seal and Fever pushing up through the center. EJ and Dita staying here on the south. They're going to run quite into Semper here right on the sniper tower. Semper's in a good tucked in spot here. He should just head peek and be able to see anybody crossing up over top of those hills, which will be EJ and Dita. Base has got a nice position right in the center, right behind the Heskos. Etch and Engage also trying to cover the lake cross. And nobody guarding. Oh, yeah, we do have Phonic back here on the west side of the lake behind the mound. Nobody directly on OBJ, but they got a great coverage surrounding the exterior, you know, areas of OBJ. So if they start seeing somebody go down or having fire from one side, I'm sure you're going to see some rotations come through. But taking their time here, waiting for their north side to get towards the lake. EJ and Dita both focus on that sniper tower, knowing that's a powerful defensive spot. You can see the lasers coming right across. And for the folks that are new and watching at home, not sure what's going on here, we have 2 5-man teams, 1 black uniform, 1 tan uniform. Volk and Marsoc. Volk is defense. They are defending. They are not allowing anybody to get near this green satellite right here. If the offense gets within the satellite, within a few foot of the satellite, and uses a 7-digit code, they will win 2 points. But if either team kills all 5 members of the other squad, they get 1 point. Phonic with a nice shot on Fever. Semper taking down Seal.
1 down.
Quickly a 5v3 here. EJ with the refrag. Etch getting the refrag again. Leaves Dita at sniper tower against base. Or Bass, depends what kind of mood he's in. Dita does hear him call him out.
Maybe lost Semper.
Depends who picks here. And Dita with a nice shot, headshot. Engage also getting Chachanobi. What a powerful spot he's got there. Two v1, leaving Etch and Phonic to defend OBJ. Part of the objective. Dita, lone man here for Kai, or for Team K. It's like Etch is going to take the south, try to come around this mound and maybe get a pick. Phonic is staying in the sniper tower, trying to keep that elevated position looking down towards OBJ. And Dita may see him here. And he's on this, oh no, he's behind the sniper tower on the west mound. Etch playing behind the hangars, making sure nobody creeps up behind him. With Phonic on that west mountain, he should know nobody's coming from the lake. Now he's just got to worry about someone coming from the southwest side. Dita's starting to make his rotation here to the back. He should be hearing this, because I can hear it. Gets one. Now Phonic's way too far away from OBJ. If Dita pushes in, he can get this cap. And you can see Phonic rotating quickly. Phonic's going to come to the back here, because that's where it is. And Dita has it. Nice job by Dita there. Let's check that out again. Dita with the clutch. 1v2. Taking the first round, map 1 for Team K. Nice job. Pretty even spread for Kai there on the kills. Dita taking the extra step there. 3-0 for the kill defense there. And again, for all the new people at home, 1 round apiece on the same position. Those who were Marsoc will now be Volk that will defend. And those on Volk will now be Marsoc. And they will be offense trying to push in towards the satellite, or what we call the objective. If either team kills all members of the opposing team, they win 1 point. If the offense comes within a few foot of the objective and punches in a 7-digit code, they receive 2 points. You can stand right here on this box and stay hidden, punch in a 7-digit code, win 2 points for your team. Best of 9, first of 5 takes it. Update that score. And as our team loads back in here, it looks like they got a mirrored spawn, which means the offense is starting at the same position as the opposing team did started. Both gonna have a nice heavy south push here. Should see some action coming up here shortly, either between Bass or Etch, as soon as someone peeks one of the hills. EJ does peek the hill, gets behind the Hesco, does not get seen. Etch is up on the edge here, looking down. Should spot Dita. Does spot him. Nice job, Etch. Seal's going to be able to hear these footsteps here. As you can tell, his laser has focused towards this edge now. Nice shot by EJ right behind the Hesco, bringing it to even up, 4-4. Seal does hear the speed, throws a flash grenade out that blinds the player. Second flash out. Seal should get this kill. Seal gets 1. Seal gets 2, but gets refragged by Engage. Excellent job there, Seal. Double flash. Gets a 2-piece. Team K has tied this up 2-2 here. Looks like we got 1 on the lake, northeast side of the lake, and 1 still far in the south here. Engage still in the south. On the lake side, we do have Phonic. See where our defense is posted up here. Looks like Chachinobi has rotated back to the objective. Also with Fever. Fever's between the 2 hangars. This is a good spot. As you can tell by the timer at the top of the map, there's still over 3.5 minutes left for the offense to push in. The great thing about this spot here on Phonic, it depends if he takes the lake or not. On the lakeside, you can stay pretty low and you have great coverage and visibility once you come up over top. But Phonic decides to move inward, looking down on the objective, looking for any peaks, trying to find somebody rotating, finding a good spot to hide, trying to get the odds back in his favor. Let's go over here to Etch, or Engage. Engage, same as well. Trying to find another body, trying to find a quick shot. Looking at his tablet, you can see he pulled out a tablet. He can tell where his teammate is, how close they're getting. Phonic's taking a wide flank here, all the way to the west, all the way to the east, west, I'm sorry, and the south here. Gage is moving up closer to Sniper Tower there in the south end. He's not really going to spot anybody. Chachinobi is really tucked in by the helicopter and behind that mound. Fever may come around and see Phonic here shortly. Still 2 minutes. Where Fever is a very meta spot. Meta means very popular, but also very important. He has a great angle at the objective. Make sure nobody gets too close. But also everybody knows about it. Phonic is going to spot him here. Nice shot by Phonic. 2v1. Chachinobi does hear that. He may not have a kill count. He doesn't know there's 2 members left. Now if Engage starts pushing in, Chachinobi is so focused on them gunshots from the back, he has no idea there's another opponent. Now, do they go for the kill or do they go for the cap? Based on Chachinobi's position, they're going to have to go for the kill. But Phonic may be given enough distraction. Chachinobi does know now that there is another opponent available, or up and alive, due to the fact that the round did not end on that last kill that he expected. Ooh, onward timing. Look at them lasers just missed within half a second there. Ooh, Engage. Oh, Engage dropped his rifle. Ooh, luckily Chachinobi did not push on him, but he does come out victorious. Chachinobi with an excellent shot. Clutching the 2v1 there. Excellent job, Chachinobi. Taking Team K up 2-0 on Kai. Again, welcome everybody in. If you are here, please jump into chat, say hello. I know the predictions aren't up. After tonight, it looks like this IVRL #2 channel should hit affiliate, which should allow on the next time we can possibly get in maybe some predictions or some channel points. But currently right now, not affiliate, cannot bet any channel points for you. But let me know. Just type it in chat. Who's going to win? What's the score going to be? Team K going to run with it? 5-0? 6-0? Or is Kai going to come back? Now, Kai has been one of the top teams in the world for seasons to come. I mean, they've always been up in there in the top 10-ish, top 15-ish range. So you can't rule them out at any point here. With IVRL, the maps are chosen ahead of time, so you do know before you get to the week that you are playing these certain maps. One regular league map, which here is Snow Peak, and then they throw in a custom map, which is going to be sand. So you do have time to prepare, but you don't know who you're facing until the week of. So looks like we do have Tunnel OBJ. Too fast for my own good there. I love the tunnel OBJ. It gives us a lot of close quarters, heavy utility, snapshots, C4s. Very exciting. Do enjoy this one very much.
Oh, sweet. I'm at home, right here.
Ooh.
It's nice.
And looks like Team K does get the quick spawn. They are right outside the tunnels.
양각으로 부디 한 번에 들어가면 안 돼, 분명히. 가운데 플래시 던져도 돼요, 그냥. 혹시 모르니까.
And it's a good chance that there's going to be some players to pop out right here in the tunnel. Looks like Semper is in the tunnel already. He is going to see Dita. Who's going to get this first? Dita has gone down by Semper, but did not confirm the kill. And from back, EJ is here. Semper will double tap that kill. He goes for the knife. Quiet kill. Seal is right there for the refrag. 1v1 or 1 kill apiece. We're at a 4v4 here. Under 30 seconds. It's like all 4 members are getting back together, talking about what they want to do next, stealing all the good parts off their friend and their enemy, taking any utility that they can, smokes, syringes. Seal is working his way around the garage side there, taking a nice wide flank. Etch is pushing up. He's looking for a kill here. He does not want to sit back. He's going to hold a great angle here. He can hear Seal's footsteps, not quite knowing exactly where he's at, but he knows he's getting close. Double checking his tablet, making sure it's not a friendly. If he comes back on this wall, there's a good chance he might catch Seal. And as you can tell, if you take a look at Seal, he's crouched down, taking it nice and slow. If you go so slow, no one can hear your sound and your footsteps. Etch with an excellent shot on Fever.
On red.
Base, low man on objective there. Gage is going to come in contact with EJ here shortly. Nice snapshot by EJ. Chachinobi baited that shot out. Oh, Etch and Chachinobi both traded. We are down to a 2v2. Phonic with a great refrag through that tunnel shot. All down to Seal. Throwing smoke out. Causing distraction and causing attention. Now, whether it was meant to actually hide his cover, probably not, but now everybody's focused on that. They have no choice but to focus on that smoke and pay attention to it. And as you can hear, the smoke also gives off some audio, so it's going to cover any footstep sounds, any movements that you make. Phonic is in the far north of the tunnel, watching that cross. He knows if they want to come anywhere on this side near objective, they're going to have to cross his line here. And Base has the other, Base, Bass, I guess depending on how he's playing, has the other tunnel covered. But Seals decided to rotate all the way through the north here. And come out this side over here. Hear the footsteps. Excellent shot by Bass there. He is Bass now because he did win for Kai. But Bass, knowing there was 2 man up, he heard the footsteps. He turned this corner, hoping for a trade. I mean, hoping for a kill, but if he got a trade, he knew he'd still win. As long as he downed that last opponent, he still has a friendly up. They knew they would take the victory with 1 man up. Excellent shot there, bud. Right, 2-1. Kai coming back. They're not going to slow down. I promise you that. Kai will not slow down, and they will come back with a vengeance. But I've played with a lot of these guys on both sides. Every one of them, excellent players. Nobody's going to give up. It's going to be a spicy matchup for sure. Once again, same spot for the objective. 1 round apiece. Right, they are loading in. And for those that are watching in chat, just let me know how the audios are sounding. Make sure the background music and my voice and game audio and player audio, everything sounds good. Right. Let's check on Kai here, see what their plan is. Nope, nobody going garage. All staying on the outside. Looks like they're going to go for a far north push here. Edge taking a look at the tunnels, making sure nobody's coming out. Does not want to get flanked, does not want to die early. Does look like Seal is pushing through garage. May catch Semper here. But Semper does come on top of that one.
Flanker down.
Excellent job by Semper. That's the only problem about flanking. Gotta take a kill with you. You gotta make your life worth something, as they would call it. Come away with a kill. Got 3 pushing far north. Really uncontested until they get inside. And let's see. Team K does not have a lot of protection on the north end. Fever has an angle watching that way. Nice tight angle. But nobody directly in the north. Without anybody up here, I mean, they lost Seal early to the flank. Without anybody over here, you're giving away a lot of map and a lot of coverage for... it'd almost be nice to pull Fever out a little bit. Put him over here in the north, because you do have EJ in the center here. If he goes down, Fever could rotate. Chachinobi is watching the center too, and Dita is watching the far south tunnels. Here comes that north push. 3-man north push. These guys are going to be dominant players right now, having this whole corner to deal with. Any C4 placements? Don't see any.
Flash out.
This is going to give up their positioning. They're thinking somebody's here. They're thinking somebody is right here on one of these boxes. An excellent position for a C4. You start hearing those flashes, you know somebody's close. Looks like Edge is starting to push through here. Backed off a little bit. Let's see how Fever's holding down that north. Got a nice tight angle here. Great view. The only problem Fever's going to have here, he's got some hitboxes in front of him, all them pipes. You start shooting at them, you better have a good shot. Same with them coming at Fever, but they're going to know your position. You start firing and don't get that kill. EJ is going to run into Etch here shortly. I'm sure they're hearing the audios of each other. And Fever does go down. EJ takes Etch down. EJ and Semper do trade in the tunnels. There's that heavy north push.
2 left, 2 left.
Dita's just got to come out and die. Etch is alive in the tunnel. Dita does not want to give up a cap. He's got to realize he's the last man up. He does come out. It's better to die, lose 1 point, than to get capped on here. And Dita, excellent try. Not much you can do with that. Excellent defense. That a way to push up. Give it all that you can here and not get capped on. Excellent job. Kai coming back. 2-2. I had a feeling this is how this one was going to play out, man. 2 top-level type teams here, going just back and forth, back and forth. Man, we might see 9 rounds each map. You just never know. Sand will be a tricky one. Not a lot of people have played Sand, haven't had that much time on Sand because Sand is just updated to a brand new map for the most part just a few weeks ago. And everybody is still getting used to how big it is now. All the new spots, all the new objectives, all the new angles. So Sand really throws, you know, a wrench into things per se. That just comes down to, you know, how much you've played it so far, game knowledge, and just general talent and onward here.
Look north as well, right? Base?
Yeah,
See, it is base.
Okay.
If I need to.
needed, I'm saying. Yeah.
It's base today.
Yeah, mostly I'm making sure nobody sneaks up on engage and catch anybody.
Right. Okay.
And it looks like they got the Cross Lake spawn, so it's going to be some early fire coming out here for sure. Ooh, one pushing hard up on the lake. Semper going straight up. EJ will probably spot him out. Ooh, still tucked in a little bit back. As soon as they fire, they're gonna know, Kai's gonna know that they got this spawn. Unless you have a guy more towards the center fire. Because that's gonna give away their position. They're gonna know that they spawned on this side, which means they started on this side. And base is taking shots at EJ. Ooh,
Onyx Hill now. Alright, got it.
Base needs to stay tucked in or he's going to get his head poked off here. Start peeking too much, people start realizing where that sound comes from. A good sniper will take a great shot on you. But he is moving constantly, so it's going to make it harder for the sniper shot. Semper up here by bunker. So going to be a very powerful spot. Anybody trying to cross the lake or come through this whole side is going to be picked off by Semper. Nobody's going to know he's here. Base does get Chachinobi across the lake.
-1. Fucking Christ, that took forever to kill that guy.
Now look at the lasers trained on base here.
I killed the one that was going near S1, but there was another one behind him that came out of S2.
Seal is taking shots. Base putting more shots on the hill.
Another one, or maybe the same one, just ran behind Smithy's hill.
And as you can tell, lasers are focused on him. Even if base doesn't hit anybody here, what base is doing is holding back the offense. They're unable to push any further. The lake is wide open. There's no coverage. They have no choice but to rotate back you know, towards the east and come through the mounds. So regardless of what base does, kills anybody or not, he is delaying their push and ruining so much time for these guys. It's like EJ is going through the tunnels. He's going to get a far north look at things. And again, base putting shots on him.
There's one at the Hesco line right across the lake from us.
Just giving out tons of information, delaying their push. Excellent work here. You take a look at the defense. The defense isn't pushing out. They ain't going for kills. They're not getting aggressive. They got one guy delaying things while the others just sit tight and wait. Let the opponents make the bad choices. And as you can tell, they all abandoned the lake push. They wanted it, they tried it, but once somebody shot, they knew that that spot was given up. EJ's pushing up. Semper's going to start hearing this shortly. Semper does see him, but if he shoots, he gives away his spot. Does he want to wait for it? Call it out, wait for it for Phonic? Another one coming on Semper. You will see Semper turn here shortly. EJ does take out Edge on OBJ. Semper's going to get a little nervous and may start rotating here. They lost a guy in objective. Oop. Oh, they're right next to each other. How do they think they're on the same team? What just happened there? What just happened there, Semper? Maybe they were just right out of each other's field of view. I'm not sure what was happening, but they were running together as a squad. Kai takes the victory, 3-2. I don't know what happened there, man. I just, you know, they just became teammates and buddies right there on the battlefield. You know, one for all, both going for objective. Was it just me, or were they not just running side by side with each other? Sometimes you get in game and you forget what team you are. It happens. I promise you, it happens. And I guess maybe they thought they were, you know, they were teammates. Good stuff. Kai with you know, 3 unanswered points here. Not giving up. It's going to be a spicy matchup. Yes, Sausage VR. It is newly updated sand. It's I wouldn't say maybe it may be twice as big. It may be. A lot of new features. You know, boxes and walls are different. A lot more open doorways. Not a lot of coverage. You got a lot of concealment, but not a lot of coverage in sand. So sand will definitely be a spicy map. Was not a mirrored spawn this time. Little frustration maybe sound like there from our Team K. They know they're up to, they've lost the last 3 points. They did not get the mirror spawn. Seal's gonna take a nice little, man, blending in. That is a nice, I mean, you're exposed, but wow, I mean, black on black. I think he dropped his tablet.
이 자리가 단점이 그게 안 되네요. 그 뭐지? 타블렛이 안 보여져. 그래서 좀 말 좀 해주세요.
There's a possibility he dropped his tablet and it fell through the floor. You can take your tablet out and set it down, and then that way you can see if your opponents and who dies, or not your opponents, but your teammates, and who dies when they do, and that way you can rotate better. Man, it does look like Engage had that spot. It looked like he was looking at it, couldn't see him. And a nice job by EJ there, pushing up on the Heskos. Semper is right there. If he comes around this corner. Ooh. Doesn't see him. Onward timing, as we like to call it. Just a seconds. You know, if you don't believe in what a few seconds can do, that's the difference right there. EJ playing aggressive. Changing up their strategy a little bit. Oh, man, they can see each other right there. Again. EJ's going to push somewhat the wrong way. I mean, it's a good idea. He may come around these guys on this side here. He could, if he goes far enough, seal with a nice shot on Semper. They don't know he's right in front of. And he's using that suppressor. The suppressor hides on these larger maps, hides that sound coverage just enough. EJ coming right up on Engage here. And EJ getting that flank kill. 5-2 now. The aggressive flank is paying off. Right, who we got? We got Etch in the double hanger on the south. And Base is up here by what we like to call kill box. There's an excellent call out there by Base. By the sounds, he can tell somebody's over there by kill box. And Etch does find him with that call out.
The bunker guy, I got him.
And that's teamwork right there for you, folks. All it took was sounds and knowing the gun sounds. You play long enough, you start understanding which guns sound like what. And when you're on the offense and you hear a defensive gun in your area, you know you're being flanked. (2v4). Team K still has the impressive advantage with 2.5 minutes left to go yet. How's Edge gonna play this? Edge is in a very open spot. It's really hard to push this side of the lake. But you did get the bunker guy down. Can't quite see. He does find Seal right there on the containers. On the dock. Making sure nobody's flanking him. It's excellent work by Etch. He took shots knowing that if anybody was still flanking him, they would hear him, right? And that they would come up on him.
The lake by the dock, by the little boat dock thing. You can get an angle on him from the north.
And Base got that call out. Now checking the lake. That right there, folks. Excellent communication. That's all it takes, right? 2 in a row now. What was a 2v5 is now a 2v3. But only a minute and a half to go. These guys do have to hurry, have to cover some ground here. They get too far into, too deep into the numbers here, they're gonna have to make dumb mistakes and run. Etch is pushing the lake. They know they got that side taken care of. Ooh, looks like Base did possibly.
There's one along the far north Heskos. Far north Heskos is where you play.
Again, each player has a radio on their left shoulder or right shoulder, wherever you want to place it. You can talk to your teammate only. But when you talk out loud, anybody around you can't hear you. But nobody's close enough to Base.
Killed the guy along the north Heskos.
They think there's only one left, but there's really 2 left here. Etch is going to be in trouble. Because at this point, oh, nice snapshot by
Now
Edge.
one left. Kill one more.
Impressive. Good reaction time. Think of it, 5v2. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Dita couldn't tell where that player was. Back to back shots and kills by Etch there. I played the replay twice there because I thought it wasn't firing off. But excellent job by Etch and by Base. Excellent communication and teamwork. Kai going up 4-2 here. You know, taking a look at the scorecard, I mean, pretty spread out here. It looks like on the Team K side, EJ is leading the team with 8 kills. Seal right behind him with 6 kills. On the Kai side, Base with 9 kills. Etch with 7 kills. But excellent overall for everybody. It's not all about KD. I promise you that. It's all about communication. You know, you could be the guy that's sitting on objective, guarding it with your life, and you just don't see anybody. You don't get any kills because your teammates did the right thing. But you shouldn't be looked down upon that because you don't have enough kills that round, right? You just were never given the opportunity. You did your job.
Just watch out for the north spawn, but yeah. Yeah, okay. Do it.
So Kai's only 1 point away. All they got to do is hold it. All they got to do is hold it, and they win this round. And they win this map. Do they get aggressive, or do they stay tight? Ooh, they're getting aggressive.
No, that's good. Bulletproof. Awesome.
They were checking. They were checking if it was bulletproof or not. Phonic finding shots at the center Hesco's there.
In the north.
Base and Seal coming at it. Base does come victorious on that one. Base getting Chachinobi for another. This flank is starting to pay off here. They know they're getting flanked. He gets another three-piece.
-3 in the north.
Can he get 4? EJ, no, he's being flanked, but he's running right into the bullets now. They hear each other. Oh, Base getting a 4th.
-1. Or sorry, there's only 1 left.
Oh my goodness, Base. Dita last man up. Gonna pass Phonic. .5v1, Dita. Coming right into the OBJ room. These guys are not expecting it. They think they're all getting flanked. 1 down. Needs to be some rotations back. Oh. Dita did decide to rotate out. Nobody on this side. Gage has got this door covered here. Ooh, could hear the footsteps. And Phonic and Gage unload on him. Kai wins map 1, 5-2. Excellent job, Dita. There was not much you could do with that, brother. Not much at all that you could do with that. Excellent work by Kai. I mean, they went 5 unanswered points on this map. I mean, Team K just put out everything they could on them first 2 maps, got the victory on the first 2 rounds, got the victories. But Team Kai said, no, that's enough. We're stepping it up. A lot of aggression went down, a lot of flanks, a lot of aggressive defenses and aggressive offenses. But as you can tell, they are leaving this current lobby. They will go on to the next one, which will be Sand. So I will see you there. All right. Doing a welcome everybody back in. And we are on sand. Change that score to Kai. Went up 5-2 on Snow Peak. Map 1, IVRL Summer Showdown Week 6. We have the 5th rank and the 6th ranked teams facing off tonight. Wish everybody a happy Friday evening. And if you're over there in Korea for Team K, it is like 11 in the morning on a Saturday. And as you can tell, we are on sand, the new sand. Newly updated just a few weeks ago. It has expanded. It has new features, new objectives, new courtyards. There is a football courtyard right there. But with the sand, as you can tell, you see the somewhat of the walking trail on the outside of the walls that you can walk all the way out. You can slightly tell the difference in between the sand colors. You get all the way out to that box. So you have the whole map outside or inside the walls to run around. The only other portion of that has changed, for those that do know, like on the center building on the roof, we do have, you know, more open slots here for, you know, exposure. And everything is penetrable currently right now. I do believe they are going to change that. Kai's. The map creator is going to change that a bit. And just for fun, if you shoot the water tank, water does come out of your bullet holes. Good times. Right. Let's take a look at our scoreboard. We do have all 10 members in the lobby. And if you're just chilling tonight and you are in front of your computer, or in the morning for all of our Korean friends, if you want to watch another match after this, and 1 hour from now, there will be another match. Global Chem versus Pantheon. Another high-level match coming to you right here on IVRL 2. Immediately after this one, starting at 11 p.m. Eastern. First objective will be right here in the center building. A lot of cool features. When you're in VR and you're in your headset, you can see all these white little particle dusts floating around. Really cool, really immersive. You know, you do hear everything that I hear. You're hearing now. Windows are open, so if you're on the roof, you can, as you can tell, jump down right on top of these boxes, survive, cap, kill, throw utility through it, whatever you want to do. A wax job on this old classic here. Shiny stuff. Figure out, is that McGuire's? McGuire's wax? Whatever it is, surviving like that in this type of weather, that's what I need. Right. Now we've got our team. They switch sides? Switch sides on me. Right, that change for you.
바로 맞춰요. 하나 컷.
Got the south spawn. It's going to be a tough one to cast here. Etch and EJ do trade. Seal and Gage are going to come close into contact here. Semper inside the building. Looks like the other two are somewhat to the north and to the east. Phonics in a great spot watching that doorway. The doorways are bulletproof, so you cannot, these doorways, cannot shoot through them. So he does have a great angle at anybody on this side. And he gets great audio cues from the tunnel behind him. Engage does hear this right on the other side of him. As long as Engage doesn't make a bunch of movements, they're not going to know he's right there. Engage just find him. Dita is going to know now he's right there. along with Fever. Dita was not exposed to that flash as he was behind the wall. I feel like he is going to get called out here. Phonic does get a little aggressive. He could pop that doorway and find Dita. Looks like the other two are rotating around to the north side. Phonic did see Dita go up to the top. Smoke's coming out on OBJ. Phonic is rotating to the north. Chachinobi may see his cross depending on how far he peeks out. Does not. Oh, he's going to see Semper inside the room. Grenade landed a little bit short. He's going to go upstairs. He's going to go up. It's a great spot, honestly, because they're all inside now. Engage does get Dita. He's taking 2 out in that spot. K-Fod does get, our Fever does get engaged there. Now these guys playing upstairs, they can throw utility right down or shoot through the windows. Phonic does get Fever coming down the stairway. Up top here, you can shoot through the windows, toss utility. Very powerful spot. Ooh. Fever did, or Chachinobi did jump off, and he injured himself. You heard the oomph. And does get hit right there. Oh, man. If Chachinobi wouldn't have fell off the ramp and injured himself, I don't believe he would have died on that one little shot that Semper did get him through the doorway. I believe he would have survived that. But adrenaline going, you know, you don't try to jump off the railing. You just, you know, the momentum of your body in game falls off that stairway over there, as I'll show you here, right there. And you heard the oomph come out. All right. Team K, they'll pull it together here. I know they will. I know a lot of these guys. Play with a lot of them. A lot of talent on this team right here. But Kai has a ton of talent as well. They have a lot of time together. Seasons and seasons together. EJ pushing up strong. EJ hearing all this. He's gonna get one. Going around. Oh, gets around, gets a second.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Etch is only down.
Frag, but I'm down.
Nope. Sorry about the overlay there. It wasn't a very good replay with the overlay screen up. Phonic and Seal about to cross lines. Phonic throwing some smoke towards OBJ, blocking that one doorway on that side. Base taking a look at the stairs and the doorway. Seal's hiding behind that box right there. Semper's got a great two-story angle at anybody that would come up to the top. Right here, you can see Edge taking this corner wide. Think about your angles. Edge is going to get a better pie shot on that angle than he will Staying tucked in close. Can't see nothing until it's too late. That's that corner peeking. Seal with a nice shot on base. Tucked in tight behind a wall. Can't shoot through the rock as of right now, but Semper does find Seal and from that 2-story garage. Does confirm it just to make sure. 2v2 looks like Phonic is going to try 3v2. Phonic is going to try to push in the doorway. Flash out. Phonic getting one. Dita getting Phonic. Phonic did his job. Traded his life for one. That's what you want. Now 2v1 coming out. Ooh, Etch is going to spot him. Etch spots Dita. Excellent job by Etch there. Killing himself at the time. Jumping off the roof. Kai going up 2-0 on sand. Scores mixed up. Right. Where are we off to next? Ooh, this would be repair shop, auto repair, garage, however you may want to call it. Even got a little oil slick going on down here. Koi's did an amazing job with this map. Yeah, a few tweaks on the impenetrable items. Like currently right now, everything you can shoot through. You can shoot through these boxes. You can shoot through the Humvee. You can shoot through those boxes. You can shoot through the fruit stands. As long as it's not rock or concrete wall, you pretty much can shoot through it. You can shoot through the red car. So a lot of penetrable items, which he already mentioned that he is going to fix on the next update, which will be next week.
That's what I was talking about.
But other than that, man, beautiful, beautiful map. Excellent job. Do have a quick spawn here. Playing 2 up on the garage roof. Etch gets Dita, but he is revivable. He's got that excellent radio room shot. I like that angle right there. All the way through the second doors. Base does get EJ. Etch does confirm fever. Going for the revive has got 2.
That just down.
Seal refrags on Etch here. Excellent job. So many close quarters on this one. Looks like base might be hearing these guys talk. Probably going for the confirms here. Gets both of them. Taking kills away from his teammates. All down to Seal. Seal with a 1v4. Not a good feeling. But if anybody can do it, I know Seal. Seal could do it. He's got plenty of time. I mean, almost 5 minutes. Does spot base, but doesn't take the shots. I don't think he wants to give away his position. Semper taking a look at that roof. May come onto the stairway. If he peeks that stairway, Seal will find him. Seal knows they're going to put 1 or 2 on that roof. He's going to rotate around radio station. Get a different angle. Hearing bass talk for sure. Bass also going upstairs. Onward timing, just missed him by a few seconds. Seal gets 1. Only 3 left. Gauge coming down out of audio. Ooh, hearing these. Seal's gonna turn around. Engage looking at his tablet, knowing that's not his friendly. But Engage hasn't called anybody out. I think Engage is trying to stay silent so he doesn't get exposed. Seal making a big rotation here. Plenty of time still, 3 minutes. Objective's just right on the other side, but you do have to pick apart 3 Kai players. The downside of the audio, Seal hears Phonic's footsteps, and the way it sounds like these guys are right here. But Phonic is, you know, basically 2 or 3 buildings away, you know, this rock wall, that rock wall, and this concrete wall. But to Seal, it sounds like they're right on the other side of this wall. So it's very hard to distinguish how close these guys are away. Oh, Engage just TK'd his own member.
Shot our guy. God, motherfucker. I even looked at the tablet beforehand.
Engage heard the footsteps earlier from Seal. And when you surprise somebody and you don't have much tablet awareness, you know, nerves and a happy trigger finger gets the best of you. It happens to everybody, so don't take it hard out on Engage, man. Everybody has done it, I promise you. Seal's only got 1.5 minutes now. But they have no idea where he's at. He's been so quiet. They have left this area and refocused on a new area. You know, big brain moment here for Seal. That or he crashed, I'm not sure. No, don't look like he crashed. Now at 30 seconds, Seal's gonna get a beeping in his headset. And that beeping freaks everybody out. So once 30 seconds hits, if he's not paying attention, you're gonna see him step up and start running. And that's when the adrenaline starts, and that's when you start making little mistakes. If you're not near objective by now, you're gonna start making mistakes you wish you didn't have to do. And here we go. Boom. And that tells the enemy too that this guy knows he only has 30 seconds left, so they know he's gonna have to jump out soon. Wow, he can get this. If he gets Engage. Oh man. Say if he killed Engage, got right behind this table and capped. Woo! That was close. Nice job, Kai. So tense, don't do that to me. Kai going up 3-0 so far on sand. But just like that, I mean, it was 2-0 last time for Team K. And Kai came back, so it can be done. Team K can come back here, and you know they could run away with it, and they may not win the total match because it's going to go on points. Now, Kai has 8 points total versus 2. With, let's see, Team K is going to go defending. So they get 1 this round, 2 the next, 1 after that, which is 4. And then they could cap, which is 6. So they could possibly tie this up 8-8 if they go victory on defense, cap, victory on defense, and then cap again. I mean, those are some long shots, but it's still the possibility. It's still there. So, you know, as I'm talking, you're looking at map 1, it's 5-2. Just because Kai won that first map 5-2 doesn't mean they completely win the entire match. It goes on total points as well.
동동하고 남쪽이어서 스폰이. 네네. 화이팅. 화이팅.
잡읍시다. 0.5점 받아야 돼 우리.
갑시다.
I know a lot of players, they don't get to see the Korean guys because of their timing, but EJ, a younger player in the league, just recently signed up for the military and had to go to training, and he's been gone for months and just came back for a little bit to play. So, you know, big time on EJ there. He is such a nice guy. I've talked to him a lot, played with him a lot. You know, they don't get any nicer. And EJ does get Semper.
I got 2 down now.
Phonic does get Tito.
Middle roof.
EJ's coming up. Etch is hearing these footsteps, quickly turning around. Ooh, what a nice angle Etch has got here. Planned or not planned, it's still a nice angle to watch. EJ is not going to be expecting that if he crosses that way. Coming through the other side. Etch pops the rocks. Ooh, just missed him. Etch just probably confused as heck, and he heard all these footsteps, and he's like, where is this dude? Oh, if EJ pops that door again. Oh, and they trade. Excellent snapshot by EJ. Etch was right there waiting for him. Equivalent exchange. Got base and engage here in the far west. Still got Phonic there in the east. Looks like they're trying to pinch. Very good strategy here, especially on an objective like this where the garage is so open. Got a few corners, but for the most part, there's no real hidden spots on that garage. Seal is playing an aggressive spot and does find Phonic with a nice angle right there. And you probably see Seal rotate back. He did his job. Come back towards OBJ and help out. That works in this map too. Something with when you're casting in power lines, you hear all communication, all comms. Even if you're not close to the player, you still hear them, it seems like. Again, the great thing, not the great thing, but the frustrating thing with these boards is you got concealment. But if they shot through it, you could be shot at, or you could be killed. You're not covered. Seal will rotate back now. Excellent job by base there, looking down on OBJ. Seal not knowing if somebody's in there capping is going to run out aggressively. did pull out some utility there, was going to throw it out, but exposed himself a little bit too much on the corner here and did get picked off. Unfortunately, Kai taking another victory, 4-0 so far. Let's look at that scorecard, man. Phonic 6-3. Etch and Base both with 4 kills apiece. EJ and Seal both 4 kills apiece as well. You know, and I said it before, but again, I mean, you watch the match and you see 4-0, but if you were watching it closely, you wouldn't think it'd be 4-0. I mean, both sides are playing excellent. It's just a matter of a little bit of timing and who's holding the right angle at the right time. Excellent job by both sides. You know, Kai is most likely the favorite here, being the most well-known high-level league team. So Team K coming in at a little bit of the underdog. You know, always got to work hard for it. But excellent job by Kai right now. That score updated 4-0. Currently 9-2 here, Week 6 IVRL Summer Showdown. And again, if you are here and you are watching and you want to see another great match after this, 43 minutes away from Global Chem versus Pantheon. Right here, same channel, IVRL number 2. Global Chem versus Pantheon right after this match.
That engage if you can. Base, are you taking that?
Kai looking to close it out here. 1 point to go. And they're on defense. Favoritism is in their favor right now. Who is that? Monocap. Interesting. We all know monocaps. That's when you cap so fast, time is irrelevant. Three on the exterior, 1 pushing up center. Whoa, and a 4th, or the 5th, way in the south. Did not see that one. Almost off the map, it seems. Phonic does find Dita, but there's a second one. Did not wait. He was ready to call him out. See his hand up on his chest looking for that radio. Looks like Chachinobi just confirming the kill, making sure. Semper right on the other side of the wall here with EJ. Semper hearing all this. Fever trying to push through the door there by Base. Chachinobi does get Base with a long angle back there. Fever throwing a flash in, Seal getting Etch. Team K is coming out here, 4v2 right now. On objective, almost coming through the doorway. They got more of the objective cover than Semper has. A great angle there, though. EJ going into the smoke dies. Still lots of smoke on objective. Semper does have a great angle, but coming through the smoke, Engage is right there to watch. But Seal does trade with him. Fever going in for the cap. Semper coming in. Does get Fever on OBJ. It's all up to Chachinobi here. Oh, Semper! Semper, what the flick? Wins it for him. Kai goes 5-0. Semper with the flick shot. Take a look at this shot, folks. Through the smoke. Gets him. Now, Chachinobi, if he would have known he was in that corner, he could have shot right through those boxes. Excellent job. There you have it, folks. Kai wins the match 10-2 total points. We want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Hope you had a good time. We are only 40 minutes away from Global Chem versus Pantheon right here, same channel, same caster. I'll be back 30 minutes from now. You'll see the pregame starting. It's going to be a spicy matchup. Pantheon has been working their way up the standings, up the rankings, constant practice. Those guys, I tell you what, those guys have been practicing every night. They scrim us. They want to practice. I see them constantly getting their time in. And Global Chem is just one of those master level teams that have been around for a while now. Their talent is unreal. They, you know, they're going up against a few new maps like Sand that they haven't got to play much of because it is a custom and hasn't been in the league for very often, but for very long. But there's no denying the talent and what Global Chem offers, and everybody knows Global Chem. If you have been around for more than 1 or 2 seasons here and onward, you know Global Chem, and you know it's going to be one heck of a fight. So don't miss it. 30 minutes from now, tune right back in here to IVRL 2 for Global Chem versus Pantheon. I want to thank you all for being here this evening. I am Lampy28. Congratulations to Kai taking the victory 10-2 here over Team K, our K-Flock Korean crew. Have a great Saturday, Koreans, and have a great Friday night here in the U.S. God bless y'all. Good night.